Hi everyone, you're watching Thailand News Today with me, Jet Gunther. And this second wave of COVID-19 is getting serious. I mean, yesterday I had to cancel travel plans to Chonburi later this month because I wanted to go to the Wonderfruit Music Festival, but I don't think that's happening anymore, and going there is not a good idea during this time. So yeah, in this news segment, we're going to have more news about the developing COVID situation, as well as other stories as well. So stay tuned. So thousands of residents in Songkhla, Yala and Narathiwat, those are provinces in the very south of Thailand, they have been evacuated from their homes due to flash flooding as a result of almost a week long of continuous heavy rain. Local authorities say a total of 18,024 households across 19 districts have been impacted. In Yala, the Sai Buri River has burst its banks, flooding homes and farmland. The director of Yala's Irrigation Project Office says they remain worried about the low-lying areas, adding that the total amount of rainfall to date has broken records set more than a decade ago. Landslides have also been reported, but with no report of fatalities or injuries so far. In Songkhla, 2 districts were flooded by rainwater coming down from the mountains, while some residences and farmlands on the riverbank areas of Narathiwat were also flooded. Local government agencies said food and other aid were already sent to the affected areas. Now, only essential travel is now allowed to and from the 5 coastal red zone provinces. They are Samut Sakhon, Chonburi, which includes Pattaya, Rayong, Chanthaburi, and Trat. Checkpoints have been set up throughout the 5 provinces, and screening procedures are now more stringent. Those who need to travel to and from the provinces will now need permission from local authorities. People passing through checkpoints must use the Moshana tracing application and have a temperature check. Also, Utapao Airport, which services Pattaya and the eastern provinces, has been largely closed to domestic traffic for the time being. Now, Thailand's Internal Trade Department has been investigating the 7-Eleven chains of convenience stores for allegedly price gouging the price of face masks. However, the department says the masks in question don't fall under the 2.5 baht cap imposed by the government. The Director General says the face masks in question are ordinary masks, not the surgical masks which would fall under the price control measure. But he points out that imported ordinary masks cannot be marked up by more than 60%. So speaking of masks, if you're in Phuket, do wear a face mask or face a hefty fine or even jail time. Phuket's governor has issued an immediate order requiring people to wear a face mask while in public or face a 20,000 baht fine. Those who breach the order can also face punishment under the Communicable Disease Act, which carries a fine of up to 100,000 baht and up to a year in prison. People can also face penalties under the current emergency decree, which was recently extended again. The governor said any person who leaves their home, residence, building, place or vehicle, or is in a public place must always wear a face mask or a cloth mask. The executive chairman of Asia Aviation, which is the largest shareholder of Thai Air Asia, has said that the recent COVID-19 resurgence has devastated the low-cost carrier. Tasapon Balaveld says that even without a national lockdown, bookings have plummeted for the low-cost carrier. He said travel sentiment has plunged lower than last year. This is different this time because people are voluntarily skipping their travel plans even without a nationwide lockdown order from the government. Despite the Thai government introducing extra holidays over the Chinese New Year period, Tasapon predicts that the new wave of COVID-19 will deter a lot of domestic tourists from traveling. This month, Thai Air Asia bookings have dropped by over 50%, with the carrier forced to merge and cancel many flights. Some aircraft carried only 20 to 30 passengers, which is a significant drop on numbers just 2 months ago. He says that Thai carriers are fighting for survival, and if the market does not pick up soon, some may go out of business. Now, the Thaiger has recently done a video specifically on the Taichana application, which is the application that the government has asked people to download and use for tracking their activities during this COVID time. There's been a lot of questions about how to use this app and all of that, so we hope that this short video will answer a lot of questions. You can find this video on either the Thaiger YouTube channel or the Facebook page. And you're up to date with the latest news for today. However, the Thaiger is continuously publishing the latest numbers on COVID cases on their website, so head over there for the latest numbers. That's all for the news program. See you again in the next video. Sawadee krap.